1 inch of life in the world today. It's 460 million years from now. When the Earth was created, it was a burning gas. The temperature was around 4,000 degrees Celsius. Thousands of people from the burning. Earth's distance from the sun for thousands of years increases and slowly radiates heat. The world is cold and quiet. According to scientists, there are currently 3 in the world. There are millions of species, but only 16 million species have been identified. But now the question of life on Earth, how it was created, and why. Why is there life on Earth? There is no life on the planet or the moon today. Let's talk about such a thing in history. Something you've probably never heard before. Check out the new video on the channel. Be sure to subscribe to the first update of the video. About 460 million years ago when the world was created, there was a hot fireball that floats in space. When I was walking around the world, there was just no land. Then there was a constant rain from the sky, and this process took a long time. After a long time in the universe, the Earth is a gaseous, had a round shape, and the name of the moon was created. This moon has an amazing history. I'll tell you in another video. Since the creation of the world, heavy metals such as nickel was formed by the instincts and the Earth. There was also a gravitational force that affected. There are many small attractions in space. Objects begin to interact with the Earth. The size of the Earth compared to the previous. It's still growing, but the world, life is not created, and because there is no habitable environment, the world was a ball of fire. There is no oxygen on Earth. It wasn't because the temperature was high. Water was the temperature of the Earth. Has been declining for millions of years. As a result, the water evaporates. It produces water and rain. It's coming down to our world. It was the first step in the creation of life. Rainwater is lower than the Earth's, accumulates in places, and creates the sea. The ocean chariot continues in this way. Rain. As a result, the Earth's temperature decreases. Started and formed by burning lava. The surface of the Earth is hardened by radiating heat to the surface of the Earth, and covered with a thick layer of thermal radiation. When the Earth's temperature decreases, about 390 million years ago, the Earth once again, and nitrogen is released from the atmosphere, and gas is also a more valuable. These are the resources that was very useful to the world, and it is a valuable mineral, and minerals mixed with sea lava. It starts to dissolve in hot water. Carbon hydrogen in the Earth's atmosphere. The presence of some toxic gases. But it's still in the air. There was no oxygen present. How did oxygen get into the air? Molecules present in the atmosphere. The temperature of the Earth is intertwined with each other's influence. Some common molecules, such as methane ammonia, it produces carbon monoxide and water. Ultraviolet rays from the sun. Electric power from lightning. Cosmic rays are derived from these sources, chemically to each other by the energy. A relatively large number of reactions. Molecules such as amino acids, producing nucleic acids, etc. This is how a relatively large complex organism is formed. The temperature of the Earth is very low at this time, although the water is warm. He had heat due to being in contact with, caused by an excessive chemical reaction. These are the most complex biomass. As a result, minerals are added to water. Their density continues to increase, and the same. The molecules are connected to each other. It forms large chains called polymers. As a result of this polymerization process, protein fat nucleotides are made, the polysaccharides that create life on Earth. It was a very important element for large complex organic compounds with each other, a large group of biomass. At this time, nuclei are formed from. It is made up of RNA and organic compounds. Protocells are formed by the entry of RNA. The Earth was formed from this protocell. The first life is the prokaryotic cells absorbs an element of the atmosphere. They could make their own food. This element of the atmosphere is carbon. The carbon dioxide is then absorbed. photosynthesis with dioxide. They prepared their own food in the process, and one of these cells was released, and the material is now the world's most valuable natural resources. Oxygen is affected by this process. Oxygen has existed on Earth for billions of years. This is a large increase. As a result of increased oxygen with the light of the sun, the weight level around the Earth in reaction, a thin layer is formed which is called the harmful rays of the sun, prevented from coming to Earth. Another amazing thing happened in the world. We know that the situation is changing. The Earth is made up of many tectonic plates. At this time, the movement of the Earths. As a result, earthquakes and landslides occur. It falls through the cracks and then settles on the ground. The hot lava begins to come up and carbon in the Earth's crust as a result of volcanism. The amount of dioxide is greatly increased. This large amount of carbon dioxide, the entire world is covered by clouds. And from this cloud to the Earth continually acid. It's raining hard on the rocks. It creates a lot of hard cover. Carbon in the atmosphere due to acid rain. The amount of dioxide is greatly reduced. We all know that carbon dioxide, it is an important component of air. The temperature of the sun in the atmosphere can hold, but here the dioxin, as a result of the greatly reduced, keeping the sun's temperature, loss of power and the Earth's. The temperature is rapidly falling again. When the Earth is covered with ice, with the change of the volcano again, carbon dioxide is produced by the explosion. Earth's temperature is higher than before, as a result of some increase in the Earth's. When the snow melts, the world is full again, back to normal. But now the question is, before the world freezes, what really happened to the creation? Were they here before? It wasn't before the world froze. Under the warm waters of the sea, it was created in the previous. Couldn't find them because they were. The presence of different types of oxygen became single-celled and multicellular organisms. A variety of marine plants around. Large sea creatures were created. On the Earth's surface, or no animals or plants have ever existed. This was because the sun was harmful, ultraviolet rays, but over time, the weight level at the surface of the Earth are caused by the sun's harmful, prevent ultraviolet radiation from reaching the Earth. As a result, small algae in the world, national plants began to grow, and they are. It was the world's first terrestrial plant, vertebrate marine animals, up to the ground in search of food. They come to walk on the ground, who use their wings. They were called the tetrapod. The first land began to live on, and later, they are differentiated by the evolution. The dinosaurs and birds, and the Earth was created at this time. The spread of life is very fast, because it wasn't permanent. 100 million years ago today, a huge rock fell to the Earth, the size of the Earth as a result of this meteor. 90% of plant and animal species. The world is dark and black. It's almost covered in smoke today. 70 million years ago, the Earth was. The dust layer moves away, but then the Earth. All new species of animals. One of the species of animals. This was a mammal. As a result of the evolution over time from animal, the world's greatest man was created. Thousands of new ones were also created. Species of plants and animals that are currently. The question is, who rules the world? Why is there only life on Earth? Finding life on Mars or the Moon. Friends are not the main reason. After the creation of the world, the atmosphere was created by. Not true for Mars or the Moon. Life is possible without air. Hey guys, this is today's video. Up to a flammable gas. From the vastness of the world today, what is the history of biodiversity? Don't forget to let us know in the comment box. If you like the video, it's A. Like and share with friends. Let's go back to some history. Stay informed as long as you are healthy. Will remain.